Good morning, guys. It's Saturday, about 11:15. My clock's running a little slow. It might be a little after 11:15, and the temperature is 86 degrees with 65% humidity. Yesterday was my birthday, so I was celebrating yesterday and this morning, so forgive me if I sound a little exhausted, but I got up this morning and decided to start lunch. Yep, look like it's getting out of control here for sure. Let me see if I can turn some of this. I don't want it to burn. So I'm out in the garden taking a look at things, and I thought the growing season or my flowering season was just about over. But I ran across some things in the garden. I got another grill, but just for these small pieces, yeah, I don't need to break out the big guns. And besides, I haven't even put it together. Yeah, I had a little Weber smoker. It was a fantastic grill. I don't even know what I did with it. I probably stored it in one of those storage boxes out in the garden. Yeah, so yeah, that flared up a bit, so we're just going to put the lid down and smother that out and get back to gardening. But yeah, back to the subject at hand. I was out here hanging around and just watering. As you can see, the ground's wet, giving everybody a drink. And I thought this, let me get the name of it. What's that? Vanda Hiroshima Choice, Vanda Falcata, crossed with Vanda Fabulata. It kicked out Keikis. Yeah, it did kick out Keiki. And one of the Keiki decided to put out a spike right there. Look at that. Yeah, that's one Keiki. There's a tiny one there. There's one here. So I'm counting three very happy Keiki. And the main plant did flower in the spring, I believe it did. Yes, it did. So now her keiki is putting out a spike in fall. I'm shocked. I guess they can do that. I'm going to take it, I'm going to accept it, and I'm going to move on. Yes, so that's a little surprise in the garden today, October 16th, about 11:15 in the afternoon. And I'm going to give you a quick look at my dragon fruit plants. They've been going crazy. But this question is for Eli. Eli, what do you want me to do with this? Let me get the name of it. This is Robles, right? Robles' main plant is doing fine. This is the main stalk going up. But that main stalk kicked out three leads. I really don't want to cut these leads, but they say only one lead is necessary because the rest takes the energy away from the plant. But these leads look so good. The rains just did them in honor. So here's Robles with three leads, Eli, and I really don't want to cut them. I don't. I don't want to cut anything on Robles. So we'll see going forward. And then got a nice little lead coming here on, who is that? This is a sugar dragon. Yeah, everything is doing fantastic. Some are a little vigorous than others, like the VGW here. Look at that. Look at that, Eli. That's taller than me. Oh, that's taller than I am. That is the lead. And the roots look just fantastic on it. It's kicking out. But that is the lead on VGW. And here's the lead on, who is that? That's Lisa. So here's the lead on Lisa catching up to VGW. And that's sugar. That's another sugar dragon, as you can see. That's another sugar dragon, and that lead goes well above my head. And I know at some point they're gonna slow down, but hey, they're kicking out gross. So, and going into the garden where I have the rest stored, look at this lead here. It's hanging over. So if it does produce fruit, Eli, it'll probably droop a little bit, right? So we got to find some support on this. I think this is 243. Nope, that's Asunta. That is Asunta acting up like this. Just doing fantastic. And this is another lead on another plant, which is yellow Pelora. That's yellow Pelora. That lead is crossing over Asunta. It's doing fantastic. And then this one back here, that's 245. Is that 245? Okay, and its lead is just doing fantastic, Eli. And we got others that are putting out leads. Yeah, so we have 4 here in this section. And then I had to cut some of them back. You know, you have to keep them trimmed. Too many plants are not good. So I have some in pots, separate pots. You know, some, here's another yellow Pelora that I'm trying to save. It was a little dehydrated. Then we got American Beauty here. I got so many plants out of the cuttings. So I just decided to pot them up, Eli. Yeah, here's some here. That's one back there, but here's some here. A mixture of one that I found in my garden. I just marked it WOG because I don't know what it is. It came in an arrangement of cacti. Somebody stuck a dragon fruit plant in there, which was fantastic. Then I have other cuttings here that I'm just hydrating to see if I could pot them up and do well. And here's another one that I just stuck in a planter, and it's kicking out a leaf. So I'll be plucking that off, just putting a question mark on it and putting them in a pot. So from 12 dragon fruit, Eli, that you brought over here, we have many because I will be potting them up. And I'll give you a look at the fig tree. This is black beers tucked away back here. Yeah, and its fruit is coming along just fantastic this fall. I thought the fruiting season was over, but apparently not for this guy. It looked like Violet de Bordeaux slowed down a bit. I thought she was going to kick out some fruit for me, but instead she's just kicking out leads, which is good. You know, maybe this spring she'll kick out some fruit. So I'm happy with that. And got a couple of pepper plants down in there that are doing good. And these were sowed from seed late fall, but they seem to be doing okay. These are peppers. That's tomato. I'm going to thin them out today. These are peppers. And this tomato plant the seeds didn't germinate. So I don't know what happened. They all got the same thing. But it didn't germinate, but I'm happy with what I have. I got plenty of tomatoes in there, plenty of peppers here. Doing fantastic. Yeah. And I purchased another bush key lime plant. Tuck it in the garden. I use lime and lemon a lot. Yeah. So if anyone's interested in a Jamaican ackee tree, I have ackee growing. Shipping is free if you're interested. Yeah. For those Caribbean food lovers. Absolutely. I'm growing that. Looks like my little cherry tomato plant is struggling a bit, but it's kicking out fruit. Still kicking out fruit, so I'm testing my fruit and veggie skills out before I convert the walk into an edible garden only. But yeah, I hope I didn't keep you too long on this update, but I'm very, very happy with what I'm finding. I have another Uh, Italian pepper tree here is getting ready to fruit. A little tiny fruit there, doing fine. Yeah, getting ready to flower. Absolutely. And this is my largest fruit here. Yeah, this is all it's new to me as an adult. As a child, I watched my great grandparents take care of their garden, so some of that knowledge did rub off a bit. It's really not a matter of knowledge, it's just having the time to do it. So yeah, I'm finding time, a little time here at home. So back to Falcata Cross, doing fine. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and have a great orchid and gardening day. Happy birthday, Auntie!